Hi, welcome back to Tiny Classrooms Live.
Hi, the doctor here, Don Zulu in Taos, New Mexico.
And I'm Artie Nathan, the HR guy here in the Adirondack Mountains. And our topic today is dealing with uncertainty.
And I think we've all been there, particularly lately in the last few months. And so uncertainty is a thing that, you know, uh, it's a situation where none of us know what's going to happen. We don't know when it's going to end. We fear for our lives, for the lives of our family, our finances, even the social fabric of our network or our family. What are some of the things, Artie, that maybe we could do to help to mitigate some of the effects of uncertainty?
Well, since it's not going away, like you say, I think we have to reflect and to check in with ourselves and decide what's important and what's meaningful, what needs to get done today, and how we're going to do it. Maybe make a little plan and get yourself set for dealing with another day during this pandemic.
I think that's a good point. And another one is what we might euphemistically say is don't should on yourself. You know, whole language and have to and can't. Uh, these are bad words. And so don't should on yourself.
Well,
What you want to do rather than what should you do.
well, most people go through the I should have, or I could have, or I would have. And that's a waste of time, isn't it?
It certainly is. It certainly is. It only leads to a sense of guilt and impotence, and better a language of what would I like to do? What would be better for me to do right now, and follow sort of that language path. And another might be to know when to shut it down. Uh, when we stop obsessing about what we should do, let's find some other things that we want to do, things that take your mind off your worry during uncertainty. Choose what you want to do rather than what you should do, which only makes you feel bad and kind of guilty.
You know, with all these Zoom meetings, you get scheduled to do one and you log on and you're sitting there and people are late getting there and now you're worried, do I have the right day? Is this the right time? That type of uncertainty just plays with your mind. And so when that happens, you can text somebody, you can find out what's really going on, and you can go do something else in the interim. But don't sit there saying, I should have, or I could have, or what if I, all of those things just make you crazy.
That's right, they do, and to no good. Another might be to find the sort of what we might call the best gift of the day. So once you decide external expectations and taking some time to recharge, uh, that tends to free up some energy to do some good stuff, meaningful, even productive things for you. You have the ability to make the choices to leave behind or put aside the extra things that you think you ought to do from outside of yourself and recharge a bit and do the things that are meaningful for you to do and that will also probably be productive and it'll make you feel a lot better.
There's another one, I guess, moving past shame. When you're alone and you're left to think, oh, am I good enough? Or did I do a good enough job on that? All of those things play in your mind, and there's no reason to do that. I mean, if you were sitting in an office, you'd get feedback. So you can ask others, well, how are we doing? Or how was that I just did? And you can get some feedback so you don't feel bad about what you might have or might not have done.
That's very good. And let's think about finding again what we might call the resilience circle in your work life, in your family life. You're surrounded by people who are engaging with the same challenges for job, life, and family, and security in the future. And many of them are also very resilient. They're good thinkers. They don't let it get them back. They so rise back up when they've been disappointed or hurt. And those are the folks that you want to relate to most. Talk to them, spend time with them, even if it's on Zoom, and allow others to help you force your own resilience, and you do the same.
And lastly, I guess you shouldn't try to make sense of things too soon. We're all sort of obsessed with getting things in order, making things go the way you planned. And the fact of the matter is, there's so much uncertainty caused by so many variables in how we're doing things today that you got to give up on perfect, because perfection is the enemy of progress in most cases. So don't try to make so much sense of things. Go with the flow. And if you've got questions, ask them, because others will help you. And chances are others are feeling this way too.
Right, that's right. And so these are good, just sort of basic rules of the road for how to deal with the idea of uncertainty. Frankly, uncertainty is strung us all these days, hasn't it? So just simple tools, reach out, don't should, talk about what you can do, what you want to do, what's within your control, stay connected to your family and your friends for resilience, and so on. So, and that's it for today. Thank you for being forward to showing up for the next one.
Thanks. Bye bye.